what's up, and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the Hot Toys X-Men Days of Future Past 1973 Wolverine 6 scale deluxe special edition exclusive figure. So this is like the exclusive version, which has like extra accessories in it, and it was like exclusive to Sideshow if I can remember correctly. Yeah, the deluxe version. But yeah, I'm definitely excited about having this, and I do remember seeing X-Men Days of Future Past like in the theater, and I do think it was an awesome like X-Men film. So yeah, I'm gonna get into this right now. As you can see, this is the box that contains the Wolverine figure based on the X-Men Days of Future Past. There's like an image of him like walking right there, which I think is pretty cool. And of course you have images of the figures on the side. And as you can see, it is the deluxe version that I do have right there in the right, and you can see it. And it does have like the Sideshow exclusive like logo right there. Now on the side you have an image of the figure too. And even on the back you have, you know, just like some writing and stuff. But I do think this is an awesome package. And it does say X-Men Days of Future Past right there at the top. I'm going to slide this on off. And this is how it looks like on the inside right here, as you can see. So I'm going to see if I can take all this out. Yeah, I see it's heavy because like I said before, I have like the entire, you know, collection of this, like the deluxe exclusive version. Special edition version, which has like the stand that you can put around Wolverine and so on. So you gotta be sure to get a good look at all this. And of course here's like the instruction manual too. So let's see how this is. Yeah, this is like the instruction manual. But you know, of course, we show you how to assemble this. Because I have like the deluxe version, like I mentioned before. So yeah, this is how it looks too. Which comes with like this wall and stuff that you could put around Wolverine, which I think is pretty cool too. So I'm definitely looking forward to assembling this. And it's heavy too. It does have like a lot of weight to it. Now first, I want to talk about the stand that comes with Wolverine. There's a massive stand too. But it is gorgeous. It is beautiful. But so as you can see, these already like are built into like these like rocks, I guess, from like the building that's like crumbled and stuff, and you can see like this right here in it. It's really like nicely like detailed. Oh, that does look cool. It's really like realistic. And of course you have like the grass right here too, and it does have like this like soft feel to it. I like how it feels, like the grass itself. Now, of course, this is like, you know, everybody's been talking about this one, because even I can't believe how could Hot Toys make a mistake like that. Like the typo right there where it says Wolverine, they have his name spelled wrong. So I must admit, even I'm kind of like surprised. How could they make a mistake like that? So that is kind of interesting. So this is like the particular version that I have of it. But Sideshow, I guess it's Hot Toys and Sideshow, they have provided us with like a typo correction. Where you can see they actually have his name correct right here. You can take this particular sticker and you can switch it out. So I do have like the right one. I would have to pull this off apparently, and then put the right name for Wolverine on here. So I do think that's kind of interesting that they can make a mistake like that. That's really interesting. But I still think this is a superb stand. I really like how this looks. It is like massive too. It's like kind of huge. So yeah. You probably definitely need like space for this particular stand, but I still think that is so cool. And you can leave it like this, and I don't think this is removable if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you can actually just leave it like this for like Wolverine. You know, you wouldn't need all this stuff around, so I think that's pretty awesome. Then we get the U-style stand, which I prefer with my 6 scale figures. So you know, of course you can raise it up and down. And then of course this plugs right into here. Now even I think this is kind of odd too, because when you put it on the stand, it's kind of over here on the side instead of like directly in the middle. It's like kind of on the side. So I think that's kind of interesting how they did that to Hot Toys. And now for the figure himself. So we put him on now. So yeah, he has his plastic on him. Now there is some controversy about the face too, like the likeness to Hugh Jackman. I'm hearing some people I'm thinking really, look like him too much, and then some say it does. So I'll be sure to get a good look at it. So yeah, I take all this plastic off first. Okay, there's the Hot Toys X-Men Days of Future Past Wolverine 6 scale figure, or 1973. So I'm measuring him first. Yeah, he's like right at 12 inches. Like right at like 12 inches. So what I do first is talk about the likeness to like Hugh Jackman, or like an articulation of the figure. But I think it's I like the tailoring, like the look of the clothes. It just looks so awesome. I think this is so cool looking. You can even see the design like on this shirt. I'm hearing it's like a peacock. So yeah, this is how it looks up close. So like, I know there's like controversy behind like the likeness to Hugh Jackman. But I think it's a solid likeness. If anything, it's like his jaw, like jawline, like they could be like too puffy, like too wide. But I think it's a pretty solid likeness to Hugh Jackman. You can see he has like the hair hanging up here too, and I like how they have it like sculpted too right there as well, as you can see. This is how the shirt looks underneath. There's also like a tank top, as you can see. There's also like a tank top underneath like Wolverine's shirt. You can even kind of see like his chest somewhere. There's even like some hair painted on it too as well. It's kind of hard to get it on camera. But I think the likeness to Hugh Jackman is there, but like I was saying before, if anything, like his face might be like too wide, seems like it, like the jawline. But this is like the jacket that he has on, and even the belt. The belt even has like some designs on it too as well, as you can see. He also has like pockets right here too. And I think they're like working pockets. Let me see. No, like they're sealed off. Like his pockets are closed. There's also pockets on the back which are like closed too as well. And these are like the boots that Wolverine has on too. And these are the jeans that he has on. But I like the sculpting of the I mean not the sculpting, but like the tailoring of the figure. It looks cool. And I think it's a wire in this jacket too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's like a wire in it. Like at the bottom parts of it. Looks like it kind of can be bent back, but not too much. Now I know his arms can go up to par about. Looks like this one is kind of tight. Like I'm kind of forcing it. So it looks like it goes about right there. As you can see, he does stand too. Like he has like a nice amount of weight to him. He can split. There's also like his leg can bend, like double bend in it. You can pivot like out and in too as well, so they can kick out like that. Of course the feet can turn. They kind of can pivot, but they look kind of tight there. And he does have a bend like in the arm too, as you can see. I didn't want to bend it too much because like the material of the jacket. But I think it is a double bend in there. I know the hands of course can like turn left and right. Yeah, it can turn left and right. It's on the ball joint too, so you can tilt it and so on. You can look up, look down. You also can do an ab crunch. As you can see, kind of get him in that kind of position. And I think this belt can be, yeah, you can like open the belt too. I know it's like, I think it's like on a latch or something. I didn't want to like disturb it. But yeah, I think this is an awesome figure. And I'm a big fan of like Wolverine. He's easily like my favorite like X-Men. So yeah, I think they've done a good job on this. I think the likeness to Hugh Jackman is solid too, from my opinion. I want to move on through the accessories that come with the Wolverine figure. Now I want to talk about the jacket too. Well, I'm just going to show it basically. This is how it kind of looks when it's off Wolverine. And now I can even show, that he does have a double bend like in his arm too, like Wolverine. So you can like get like a double bend like in his arm. I didn't want to do it with the jacket on, but it does go all the way up like to about right there. I like that he does stand too, like he does have like some weight to him, so I think that's pretty cool. But his tailing on this outfit is just awesome. I really like how they did that. I think that's pretty cool. But you also get like this black shirt that you can switch out with like Wolverine too as well. So I probably would display them like this sometimes. Like you can put this on them. Then you also have like these two fillings for like I think around like the arm area that would go with this particular shirt. I think it's even for like something else too. But yeah, I'm just showing that you do have like these different clothing options for Wolverine because there's a question I display them like this at times. I think this is like an awesome look for him. Now I want to continue to move on through the accessories that come with Wolverine. Now next you get these two like forearm claws, well with his claws on them. Now I do think this is pretty cool because we have like this seamless forearm option, and you can see this is how they look. I like how you said the vein work, and the muscularity in his arms. There's even like hair, like a faint look of hair along his forearms, and of course these are like the bone claws that Wolverine has, because he doesn't have the adamantium on this. So I think that's pretty cool. And this is how it looks right here too, like when you want to put it on. 'Cause I was hearing this is kind of like troublesome to like put on like the figure. But yeah, you do get two of them. You get like one for like the left and right. So I think that's cool that we had this, so you can give him like the seamless like arm type look. So I think that's pretty cool. And it's like these are like I bet these can kind of break if you're not careful, and they are like sticky too. I think these cool though. Next, Wolverine has the left and right fisted claw hands, so these probably the ones I probably mostly like displaying them with. So I think that's pretty cool. So you have like 4 different claws. So this is how these look. So these probably the ones I do hit them ones that are easier. Then you get a left and right alternate like fists right here. They're like solid. And they also have like their own like sculpting and like just like the hair kind of on the hands or something. So I think that's pretty cool. You also get like some buttons for like Wolverine, like I guess for like his shirts, like if you lose them. Then as usual, Hot Toys give us like pegs, like if we break a peg. And here's Wolverine with the claws on, as you can see. So yeah, there's a question I'll be leaving them probably like this. I know I can do like one, be kind of scared to bend it because that material of the jacket. But yeah, this is how they look. I think that's pretty cool. Now you have the other one in over here too as well. So that's a cool look for Wolverine. Up next, this is the accessory that make this, the version I have of this, like this special edition. It comes with the Sentinel like arm right here, as you can see. I think this is detachable too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you can pull this particular piece out right here. As you can see, it then pays back in. So I think that's pretty cool. And this is what made this like the special edition, and it's all welded and battle damage too as well, like this arm. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks all dirty and filthy. It's a cool accessory. Now I want to assemble the diorama piece that comes with the Hot Toys Wolverine figure. So you do have all these particular pieces right here. So I'm gonna see how to do this. Now first up, I do want to kind of talk about some of the pieces too, because there's like 4 different pieces that they have. So this is one right here, which has like this tape on it. Let me see. Talk about it first. But wow, this really just looks so awesome. It really looks like a brick wall. It looks like realistic. Then you have all them particular pieces sticking out. You can see like claw marks from like Wolverine, like as if he scratched it. I think that's so cool looking. Because there's also like a peg point for right here where you would peg it into the base. So I probably have to move Wolverine to like the side. Then I attach all the different pieces. Then you also have like this pole right here too as well, which has like a peg thing, and it's like rusted and like weathered. And you also have like that's like a this particular piece of the diorama that we have. Then you have like this piece right here too as well. I like how they're designed so that they're like weathered and battle damage. Look, this is awesome. And they all have like their own like peg like points. Like this one you can see is this rare, so it would slide in somewhere. Then I think this one too, I think has like its own. I think it's part of that particular piece right there. I see once I put it on there. But again, I think this is just awesome right here. And I like that we have like the added touch of Wolverine's like claw mark right there, like, as if he's like scratched it. Ah, that's so cool. I think this is awesome. And of course, you know, all these was sticking to this particular thing right here. Because there's also like slots you can see for each section. Like up here, you can see one right here for like where the large brick wall will go at. Then there's one right here in the grass, as you can see. Then there's one right here on the back of this particular piece right here too as well to like stick in. So I'm going to assemble it all together. And again, this is what made mine like the deluxe version of this particular figure, because it had like this detail like diorama base that came with it. Because if you get like the standard one, it wouldn't have all this particular stuff. Just like the Sentinel forearm, that's what made it like the special edition, like exclusive version, because it had like the Sentinel like forearm with it. And when assembled, this is how this looks. This is just beautiful. It really is an amazing piece. Of course, you would need space for it, but it just really is awesome. And then we don't need all this stuff in here. Now I must admit, the one right here that looks like kind of like a ladder, that I don't think I have in all the way, but everything else went in pretty easily on this particular piece. And of course, you know, you can take Wolverine, you know, have him around it tied. So I think that's so cool. I'm glad they did give us the option to build this particular. And again, you did need the deluxe version to get this diorama piece. And then we don't really need all this on. I can like have it off, and it's easy like to pull out and even assemble. Like I said, if anything, that particular piece right there was kind of like troublesome to get in. I don't even think I got it in all the way. But I do think it is like an amazing piece. Like it really does look like just beautiful. It's awesome. Now I want to compare my Hot Toys X-Men Days of Future Past 1973 Wolverine with another X-Men figure that I have. Okay, here's the Sideshow Collectibles Wolverine figure. So this is based kind of like on, you know, like on like his yellow costume, or you can say the 90s type like cartoon like arrow like costume. But as you can see, the Hugh Jackman Wolverine is like slightly taller than this particular Wolverine. I think this is an awesome figure from Sideshow Collectibles, because I know a lot of people like ran on Sideshow like collectibles like figures. They don't believe that they'd be accurate to what they're based on, but this particular Wolverine figure was like well done. This is awesome. So yeah, and to think we are getting the upcoming like Deadpool and Wolverine film, Hugh Jackman will be kind of wearing an outfit similar to this. I'm hearing that the mask is even going to be in it too as well, 'cause I think I saw images of it if it's like real. But yeah, I think this is like an awesome Wolverine figure too as well. And I'm just comparing like the two. You can see how much like he's like slightly taller than Wolverine, just a little right like a little over like the ears of this particular Wolverine. Okay, there's the Hot Toys X-Men Days of Future Past Wolverine 1973 6-scale figure. And this is also the deluxe exclusive version, which I have, because the deluxe version came with the diorama wall, which we have right with a diorama base. But then the exclusive, what made it exclusive was that it came with the forearm, like the Sentinel forearm. But I think this is an amazing piece. I think the likeness to Hugh Jackman, I think it's great. I know it's like a lot of controversy about the likeness to Hugh Jackman on this figure, but I think it looks like him. If anything, it's like his face is kind of too like puffy. But I think it's awesome. I like that we have different like clothing options for this particular piece too, as well. You can change out his shirt, take off his jacket, and so on. And I like the forearms that they gave us too, with the claws. I think that's done very well too. And again, I think the base is just easily well done. It's just superb. You don't even need all that this stuff on it. You can take it off and just have like the little rocks around it. I think the grass material on it's awesome. But again, I like that typo, and I did change out my typo too as well. As you can see, I put the card on it. I did change it on that. I do think that was kind of odd and interesting that Hot Toys can make a mistake like that. I think so that's weird. I think this is an amazing piece, and I would easily recommend it. And I got mine from Sideshow Collectibles. Like when it first went up, I had put like my order in for this particular figure. Now again, this is based on the film X-Men Days of Future Past, which I do remember seeing in the theaters, and I did think it was an awesome little X-Men film. And Wolverine is easily like my favorite X-Men too as well. So yeah, I would definitely recommend picking this particular figure up. So this is the Hot Toys X-Men Days of Future Past 1973 Wolverine 6 scale Deluxe exclusive version. Please leave a comment and subscribe to as well.